Hey guys, it's Gamby5874 and I'm going to be going over how to slay fire giants. They're pretty simple and they give you a pretty good amount of money, so whether you're here for slayer or just wanting to increase combat and get some money, either way works very well. So they're only requirement for slayer is level 1 slayer, but you can only get them from the Chaldar and up, so you won't get them towards the beginning. They're level 120, so they are kind of tough for lower levels, but the higher you get, they become pretty simple. Their weakness is slash weapons, and they attack with range. So typically, you're going to want to melee this task. You can range them, they're pretty simple. There's a lot of safe spots in one of the areas, but as a whole, melee is your best bet. So you're going to want any form of slash weapon. I'm using a Bando's God Sword. Just your best melee equipment overall. If you're going with a Slayer task, you're going to want your Slayer helm, otherwise just another combat helm that you use. For your aura, I would take Vampirism, because basically you don't really need Prayer here, so no point taking any of those other ones. As far as your inventory goes, you're going to want some Alching runes, because they do drop some fire battle staves and rune items that, you know, there's no point to really keep to sell. I bring Herbicide just because I don't want to pick up worthless herbs. I only want the ones with value. Bone Crusher, they always drop big bones, so that's good. You don't have to bury each of them. I bring some food and a bunny imp just because we do get a lot and they hit fairly well. So a bunny imp pretty much negates the need for food, or, you know, vice versa. I bring a gem bag because they do drop a lot of uncut gems that I do want to, you know, pick up, and a charming imp. And most of these are just convenience sake. I know you'll require dungeoneering for that, so you don't need, you know, these things obviously, but they do help. As far as getting there, you have two main options. Your first one is a waterfall dungeon. If you did the quest and you have the amulet, you could bring the rope. But I don't like that as of recently, just because it requires you to bring a rope and that amulet. So it's two spaces that you don't need to be taken up. Your other bet is the Chaos Tunnels, which I prefer. Jump over the wall, head north from Edgeville, and you'll see this long river thing. Hug it and go to the right, and you'll see this little, one of the spots for them. Go down right here, and you'll spawn around giant rock crabs. Take this northwest portal, and you'll be in the room. So this is where I like fighting them. It's really close to a bank. You don't need to waste your game necklace charges or anything. So once you're here, you know, you just go at it. They're pretty simple. Don't need to protect against anything. If you want to see, this is my action bar, and then I just use my ultimate whenever it's up. And they're pretty, you know, I haven't been here with any other person. Usually the waterfall dungeon has quite a few people, but I like doing it here. In the waterfall dungeon, however, you can set up a cannon. I know as of the evolution of combat, no one really uses a cannon anymore, but that's something you could think of. And that's pretty much it with this task. As far as drops, it's mostly a gold charm task. So if you are using a charming imp and you don't want gold charms like me, you'll just get, you know, some, not decent I would say, but you'll get some passive summoning experience. As well as drops, you'll get a lot of rune arrows, which I just equip, so it'd be nice to have your arrow slot empty. And then the rune scimitar, 2 hands, that, you know, get dropped from it, as well as a little lag there, as well as just various runes. And that's pretty much it. They also drop strength potions, which I use. You know, they're not worth saving. And then lobster, which you can use to eat. So theoretically, if you're higher level, like, I just bring safety food just in case. But you really don't even need food, and if you do, a bunny it would suffice. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.